Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another video. I'm excited because today we're in town running some errands and doing a little mini supply run, but we're really in town mainly because Parker has his horseback riding lesson today, and I'm really excited about it, and so is Parker, because today I believe is the first day that he gets to canter on the horse, which is basically running the horse. He's walked her, he's trotted with her, and his trainer feels that Parker is ready to canter. But really quickly, before we jump into today's video, I wanted to take a moment to thank today's video sponsor, and that is AG1. I have been sharing AG1 with you guys for a while now, and that is because I love it. AG1 is a foundational nutritional supplement. It gives you whole body benefits all in one drink. One of the things that I really like about AG1 is that it is so simple to use. Anybody can do it. All you need is 8 ounces of water, 1 scoop of AG1, and you shake it up and you're good to go. Another perk about AG1 is that it actually tastes good. In fact, it tastes so good, you guys know I've got Joe to start drinking it with me. AG1 helps to improve gut health, focus and energy, stress and mood balance, and it also helps to strengthen and support your immune defense. If you would like to jump on the AG1 train with me and try it out for yourself, head on down to the video description and you can click the link, or you can use your phone and conveniently take a picture of the QR code at the bottom of the screen, and it will take you right to AG1's website where you can place your first order today. When you use my link to order your AG1, you're going to get an entire year of the vitamin D3 plus K2 absolutely free as a gift with your purchase, plus 5 travel packs, which I happen to be using today since we are on the go in town. I cannot forget to take my AG1. Makes it super simple. I'd like to give a special shout out to AG1 and thank them for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get to it and see how Parker's doing with his riding lessons.
Back to her old rodeo life. Okay. Start turn to the left, Piper. Keep running there. You have to stand down. Okay. She comes off that you ask you. Give her a kiss.
We're at my favorite place in the world, Walmart. Just kidding. We are at Walmart. Not necessarily my favorite place in the world, but it's a necessary evil. We need a few grocery items, so we're gonna run inside and get that. The chickens are being little stinkers and they're hiding their eggs somewhere on the property. So we are locking them in the coop for the week to remind them that eggs get laid in the boxes. And in the meantime, I've got to pick up some organic chicken eggs. Can you believe that? I'm feeding those girls for nothing right now, but we're gonna fix it. Do you guys see that? Alaska size mosquito bite right there. Look at that thing. Yeah. We were leaving Parker's horseback riding lesson and it got me. So I'm just letting you know that's what it is so you don't think I'm like growing horns or anything. Right, Joe? What? I'm really excited because we just met a lady in the Walmart parking lot. She watches our channel and reached out to me. She turns sheep wool into beautiful creations. She basically cleans it, spins it, does all the things and makes it into yarn. And so you guys know this year we threw away all of our wool from shearing the sheep because I have no intention of processing it myself. I just don't have the time for that. So we did throw it all away. However, we did just shear Phoebe when we bought her. So I got in touch with her and she said, give me her wool and we're basically going to split the yarn as payment. She's gonna keep half of it, give me half of it, but she's gonna do all the work and process it for me. So that is a win-win. And each year I'm gonna just get with her and she'll get something out of it, we'll get something out of it. So I'm excited. I'll keep you guys posted on that. She said she's gonna send me pictures along the way.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country.
We are stopping for a quick pick-me-up. Caffeine pick-me-up. Right, Joe?
I'm gonna get
Parker's gonna get a strawberry refresher. That's what he usually gets. And he likes those cold drinks. But I'm gonna get a hot coffee. Are you getting a hot coffee? Oh, maybe we'll do iced coffee. It's actually 65 degrees. And I chose to wear my thick wool sweater today.
Nice.
It was gloomy and rainy when we left. So I was dressing warm because I'm always cold and I'm kind of regretting it. So after we get a coffee, we are gonna run over to this cute little country western store where Parker got his little cowboy hat because we ordered some more jeans for him. And they called us and told us they came in. It's a cute little store. He got his little cowboy boots there. We're gonna go pick up his jeans and then we gotta go to Lowe's because we're picking up some stuff for the greenhouse, baby. So this is my favorite cold drink. It's a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And I get it half sweet because, you know, they be making it way too sweet. And I'm not trying to drink syrup, but it is really yummy. Look at that, it's so creamy. P got his strawberry refresher. Yeah, is it refreshing?
I get lemonade in there.
Did you get the fruit in it this time?
Yeah.
Turn those. I guess so.
What are you eating?
Can I try a bite?
This is Parker's.
Joe, that is not Parker's. You bought that for yourself. What is it? Let me see.
I don't know.
It's like a pineapple cake or something. All right, so a little fun fact about Joe. He is his mother's son. He has a sweet tooth. Like, I'm constantly trying to regulate him, y'all. Ice cream, chocolate syrup, like it's really, it's beyond normal. It's very concerning at this point. You know, we did keto in Virginia and, you know, we both slimmed up a lot and we aren't doing keto anymore. We haven't done keto in like a year, but I'm still trying to be good-ish. Joe, tell the people, what are you doing? You're doing pineapple, that's what you're doing.
Huh?
Joe has gone off the deep end.
You had Rocky Road ice cream the last 2 nights in a row, so.
I did, but you know what, Joe? You are a bad influence on me.
Oh, yeah. That's all I know.
I mean, who can resist Rocky Road ice cream though? Seriously, it's so good. But I don't eat as much as you, and I don't eat it as often as you. It's one of those things though, legitimately, I wouldn't even buy that kind of stuff for the house if it were up to me, because I know if I buy it, then we're gonna eat it. It's just like soda. We don't buy soda for the house. We haven't bought soda for the house in like years. Honestly, probably like 8 years. We just don't buy it because it's not good for you, and we know if we have it, then we're gonna drink it. But you know, Joe's just, he's always the one that buys the stuff, and then he's like, ooh, babe, you want some Rocky Road? And I'm like, oh, and I can't resist, you know? It's like, it's so hard. Why is it so hard? Everything that tastes so good is so bad. Well, we got 6 sonotubes. You know, Joe has it in his brain, this design for the greenhouse. We're doing something similar to what we did in Virginia. We built 2 wood-built greenhouses and 1 hoop house in Virginia. We're doing, like I shared with you guys, we're doing the wood-built again because this is our forever homestead and we want it to be long-lasting and durable and be able to withstand the snow load. So it's going to be about 24 feet long. Our hoop house in Virginia was 20 feet long and I liked that, but I want this to be a little bit longer. Joe's been working on moving dirt and clearing some trees. We have a ton of downed trees that we took down before we moved to the cabin because we had to clear an entire area for our solar panels so that they, you know, they're south facing and all the trees that were covering them, the sun wouldn't hit the solar panels. So all those trees are still there. As you guys probably remember, we have cleared a lot of them, chopped them up, stacked them for firewood, but there's still a bunch of them that need to be cleared. But the area for the greenhouse, last summer, we cleared a big rectangular section. I mean, semi-cleared it. We still have to move some trees and logs out of there, but for the most part, right in front of the solar panel is where the greenhouse is gonna go. And the first step is putting in the foundation.
Get it, Brad.
Good morning. Welcome back to the cabin. We're home today. I'm always grateful to be home after spending an entire day in town. It's very peoply in town. So I like when we get to come home. Today we're hanging out here on the property. It's a super sunny day. It's warm. It's probably close to like 63 degrees outside. So it's just a beautiful day. I think Parker and I are going to be picking some dandelions. It's dandelion season. And I'm going to steep some of those dandelions and make a beautiful dandelion jelly with Parker. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But before we get started on the day, we are super hungry. So I'm going to make some quick egg on toast for all of us. And I'm going to be using avocado and some of my sprouts that I shared with you guys on the last video. They're not the same sprouts. We already ate those sprouts and I made some new ones, just some alfalfa and broccoli. So Parker is getting the dishes put away. I'm going to make breakfast and then we're going to get on with our day today. So, funny story. Are you ready? It's a funny story. So you guys messaged me. Some of you messaged me. Some of you very smart gardeners messaged me in the comment section. On the last video, I shared replanting some of our seeds that did not germinate because the soil was not warm enough yet. But I also shared planting some of the starts that we had bought from the local greenhouse. And did you know that you're supposed to separate the leeks before you plant them? Leeks are actually pretty big plants and you're supposed to separate them individually. Well, I've never planted leeks, so I didn't know that. So I just stuck the whole cluster right in the hole. And then same thing with the celery. So what's crazy is we've done celery before, but I always sowed my own seeds. I had never bought starts. So when I saw that cute little celery plant, I thought it was just one celery plant, but it ended up being like 3 to 5 celery plants in one cluster. So since then I have went out, dug them up, separated them. They're planted separately, but you know, I will be here all day long. I am the girl that will help you know what not to do. Yeah, you can learn that from me. Not what to do, but what not to do. Don't plant your garden like Tina. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Those of you that helped me out in the comment section, I'm grateful because I probably would have never caught that. So while you were away, I got to work on organizing the new pantry. Let me take you in there and show you guys how it looks. I'm very excited. Obviously, we still have a few things, final touches like molding and just some stuff like that we have to finish, but the space for the most part is functional and ready to be used. Joe came in the other day and helped me hang some cute little pictures, little pantry pictures that I bought from Amazon, and I'll be sure to link everything in the video description as well. Here it is. There's the pantry. I got a cute little curtain that I hung down there to cover. You guys know we had the 2 corner cabinets here, and we have an empty space right in the center. Not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. Maybe Joe can build me a shelf for my food dehydrator. I don't know yet. But yeah, look at that. Everything's organized. I've got all my canned goods in here. I've got a soap shelf. So this is all my soap making equipment here. I mean, just tons of cupboard space. Tina got herself a coffee station. Yes, I did. Look at that. Super cute. Got my little sign Lexi got me. Y'all know I love my new little ice maker. Got my sourdough starter. She just got fed. And yeah, just tons of stuff. I've got flour and spaghetti noodles. I've got my grain mill in here. You know, we gotta have dog treats for the puppies. But I got some cute little artwork on Amazon. Nothing crazy, just super cute. Happiness is homemade. Got some chicken feed fermenting on the counter. Got my sheep milk soap curing that you guys helped me make on our last video. The whole pantry just smells absolutely divine. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to use that. Finally, somewhere to put all my cookbooks. Yes. Some of you had asked in the comments section, you know, a pantry is supposed to be a dark place with all the lighting from the window, having things on the shelves, you know, that's going to be an issue. So here's the thing, guys, when we can food, there's 3 of us in our family. And I don't can so much food that it's being stored for 15, 20 years. Whatever we can, whatever we do, pickles, jams, things, anything like that, we go through it pretty quick. I mean, within a year or 2 of canning it. So the good thing is we have all this cupboard space underneath the countertop. Everything in there is kept dark. So if there's things that are canned that need to be kept in a darker place, we've got plenty of storage space for that down here. This pantry wasn't just a food storage space. This was kind of meant to be a functional space for me where I can come in here and make my soap. I can dry herbs, anything like that. I can cool my Christmas cookies on the counter now. I have somewhere to put all of my canning rings. I've got baskets here with my cookie cutters, all of my mason jar lids. I mean, this is stuff that I had sitting in the shed since we moved here because I had no space in the kitchen. One of my favorite things about this space, other than the fact that it's rustic and charming, is I don't have to search for things. When we were using the armoire to store everything with the canned goods and the boxed goods and things like that, anytime we needed something, we had to go searching because the armoire was like a super deep space. And so everything was like stacked in front of each other. And when I was cooking, trying to find my ingredients for a recipe, it was just honestly an inconvenience. It was very annoying. I couldn't find anything. We were inevitably double buying things at the store that we didn't need, but we didn't know we already had it because it was hidden. And now it's like, you know, oh, I need some pink salt, or I need some walnuts, or some cranberries, or whatever the ingredient is. Everything is labeled and out here where I can see it. Easy to get to my rice, my flours, canning salt, all the things. And that's just one of my most favorite things about it, is that everything is readily accessible. It's organized, it makes sense, and I finally have somewhere to put all of my mason jars as well. I found a bunch of mason jars at a yard sale one time. This older lady decided that she was not going to be canning anymore, and she sold them to me in Virginia for dirt cheap, and I haven't had to buy mason jars since. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what we've done so far. It's pretty much done. We have a little bit of molding and like the framing around the door and stuff that we've got to get done. And I still have a whole shelf on the top of this side that is completely empty. I'm sure I'll find something to put up there, but I just love it. It's freed up counter space in the kitchen. That'll make it better for cooking, and I really like it. Joe did a phenomenal job as usual. So the next space that we're going to be working on is just on the other side of this pantry, which is going to be my little mini office space, if you will. I shared that with you guys before, but we will probably put that on the back burner until like winter time, because there's a lot to get done outside while the weather is beautiful like this.
I've been here before, familiar with the view. This ain't nothing new. And every time that you walk through the door, I'm hit by the same old tide, blinded by the lights, and I'm going through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on, and we're fading in and out together.
All right, Parker and I made it back home from picking some dandelions. Joe is actually in town. He just left a little bit ago. The part for Lexi's car came in. You guys might remember from the last video, she's got an issue with her car. We think it's the thermostat, and they accidentally ordered the wrong part. I think the place that she went ordered the wrong part 3 times. So she went somewhere totally different and was like, give me my money back, I'm going somewhere else. And they finally got the correct part today. So unfortunately, on a beautiful sunny day like today, Joe had to drive all the way to town to help Lexi, but he doesn't mind. That's his baby girl. So that's where Joe's at. He's playing mechanic at Lexi's apartment. Hopefully they get it fixed finally. Parker and I are going to start this dandelion jelly. And then I thought it would be fun to share a really simple recipe with you guys for some gummy snacks for your kids. I don't know about you guys, but one of Parker's favorite things is gummy snacks. And if you look at the grocery store, you can't hardly find any that don't have tons of fillers, tons of sugar, maltodextrin, aspartame, all of these things that have been, you know, linked to some stuff that's not good for your health. So I like to do things like this with Parker. Not only is it more healthy, it's fun to do it with him. It's a project we can do together and spend time together. So for the dandelion jelly, all we're going to be doing today is mixing some ingredients together on the stove to make like a dandelion tea. And I'm going to be steeping that overnight. And what that's going to do is going to draw out all the flavors and all the goodness from these dandelion petals. And then we'll be whipping up a batch of dandelion jelly tomorrow. But first, I've got to go feed Sarah her afternoon bottle. She's been less and less interested in the afternoon bottle. So I don't know how much longer we'll continue doing it. She's eating grain and hay now. So we heat it in this bottle. You guys might have seen me do this. We heat it in this bottle and then we pour it into this one because this bottle is a thicker plastic. We tried to put one of these in the bottle warmer and it just melted the plastic. So I heat it in this one, transfer it to this one, and then this is the one that has the little nipple for the lambs that she seems to drink really well off of. This little bottle warmer has been a lifesaver. When we first started feeding Sarah the bottle, I was having to warm it in like a cup of hot water, and that just took forever. So this has really been very convenient. Okay, let's go feed little Sarah. What a gorgeous day. See, as soon as she hears me, she'll come screaming. Sarah! Sarah! Hi, Mommy. Are you hungry? Oh, she wants her bottle today. Hi, pretty girl. Are you hungry for lunch? All right, Mama, let me get in there. Hi, Lizzie. Are you hot? Yeah. It's hot when you got all that wool on you. Hi, Sam. You hot, big boy? Yeah, it's a warm one today. Are you done? Look at that milk mustache. You got milk all over you. Hello, beautiful girl. Was that good? I'm just going to be taking the petals off of the dandelions. We don't want the stems or any of the green part, and it's easier if you just take the dandelion base and you just twist it like that. Pretty much gets off all the green part, except for a couple sometimes. And then you can just throw the whole head in your bowl.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors. They kinda tell me what I'm thinking. I fell in love with the way we are and the way we lose it. There's something different about us, and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are. There's something different about us. There's something different about us. We're pouring cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do it. Anything just to block out the real life, real life. Yeah, we're loving the way they think we're so messed up, Even if what we're doing is bad, there's so many emotions. Sharing stories that we never had, yeah, none is real. I think we're searching for reasons not to be like them. We fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Oh, Naomi. You want some, Sarah? Maybe you have to share. Oh, you guys like the dandelions. Yeah, so cute.
There's something different about us.
All right, I gotta go give some to the others. Safe to say they like the dandelions. I'm gonna take Parker over to a little fishing hole. Sometimes he catches something, sometimes he doesn't, but true fisherman, he does not care. He just wants to fish. And he's been a good boy today. He did his chores, and Joe's not home yet. He's still, Lexi's, he just texted me, he's headed home now. So gonna take the Polaris and Parker over to the little fishing hole for a bit. You got one, Parker.
Looks like a rainbow, huh?
Yeah.
It's alright, dude. Come on, calm down.
Right when you threw your pole in,
That
huh?
was my first cast. Right when I started reeling it. Hold on, buddy.
Did you bring any pliers? Oh, you got
No, I
it.
didn't.
Oh, let's take a look real quick. Oh, look at that guy. Little small. We'll throw him back, but good job.
That's fun.
Yeah. Did you get another one? Parker, pull it in. Oh, Parker. That was a keeper.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun.
Oh, you've got another one. Yeah, it's all right.
At least a cat one.
Yeah.
It's fun. Oh, dang, he ate
Nice. Look at that little guy. Cute. Whoa.
You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 I'm dreaming of you. What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
Good morning and welcome back to the cabin. This morning I'm making our dandelion jelly as I sit here and watch this adorable moose calf with her mother in the clearing. Turns out the mama moose that's been hanging around had a baby and she's loving the pond and the clearing, and it's just been such a blessing to watch these beautiful creatures right from our front porch, and I'm so excited that I actually caught it on camera and got to share this with you guys. So let's head into the kitchen and start this super simple dandelion jelly recipe. After I allowed my dandelion tea to steep for about 24 hours, I strained out all of the solids, and you want to make sure that you get out as much of that liquid as you can so that you don't waste any of that yummy dandelion goodness. After you get it all strained, I just put it back into a quart jar, popped it in the refrigerator until I was ready to make my dandelion jelly. Once you're ready to make your jelly, there's just a few ingredients that you're going to need. This is a really simple recipe. Of course, you're going to need some pectin, you're going to need some sugar, of course your dandelion tea, and then don't forget to sanitize your jars and your lids and rings so that you've got something to put your jelly into. So we're just going to heat all this up on the stove, our dandelion tea, melt down our sugar, and add our pectin. I've got my jars sterilizing in the hot oven here. Once you get all this mixed together in the pan, you're going to bring this to a boil, a rapid boil. Once it comes to a boil, you're going to allow it to boil while you whisk for 2 minutes and then remove it from the heat. Keep in mind when you are canning jellies, a lot of times the gel will set after you have processed it in the canner. So don't worry if your jelly is a little bit liquidy as you're filling your jars. Typically it will set once they cool after they've processed. And it's really important not to mess with your jars until they've completely cooled down after you pull them out of the canner. So we're going to fill the jars with our jelly, and then I'm going to just poke down with my little canning stick here, make sure I get all the bubbles out of it. And then I'm just going to wipe my jars clean with a wet paper towel and add my lids and rings. Now we're going to process these in a water bath canner for 10 minutes, and then we're going to let them sit on the counter overnight. I like to let mine sit for 12 to 24 hours before I mess with them, especially when I'm working with jelly, because I just want to make sure that the gel sets properly. You guys, this dandelion jelly is citrusy and tangy yet sweet. It's so yummy, and the best part is dandelions are so good for you and they are plentiful this time of year. As always, thanks for hanging out with us here on our Alaskan homestead. Don't forget to check the video description where I've linked the recipe for the dandelion jelly, as well as the fun DIY gummy snacks that you can do with your kiddos at home. Until next time, friends, take care and stay blessed, and we'll see you very soon. But really quickly before we okay, I can do this. But really quickly before we jump into today, Joseph, are you excited about the greenhouse? Joseph, I know you can hear me. No, I was trying to say Joe and the Lord. I was gonna say the Lord says thou shalt not lie, and I just called you Jord.
How can you always call me like Lord and Jesus and all that?
Hi, Jord.
Huh?
Hi, Jord. Jordy.
Why are you trying to change the subject?
Jordy Joe.
What?
What?
It's the first time I ever got one.
Okay, that's the first time you ever got one of those. But last time you were in town, you got a chocolate shake from some fast food restaurant.
Burger King. So did
It's-
I.
It's really bad.
And guess what? Their milkshake machines run out.
Of course the milkshake machine was down. Ooh, say that fast 3 times because they're always broken. Are you really going in?
Yeah, I'm going.
You said I can't catch him with the pole, so I'm just gonna go catch him. Don't turn around. No titties on YouTube, Parker. No titties on YouTube. Oh, you got pecs? Muscular pecs? Wow, P. Okay. It's your story, babe. Tell it however you want. Look, you're gonna catch the fish now that you're half naked.